Okay. I want to talk about what happened um, in Montgomery, Alabama. Okay. Um, Montgomery, Alabama, where the black man, they're saying the black man was attacked by the white man. You guys, the boat, it was called Harriet Tubman. Okay. Also, the spirits of the ancestors are on land and water. This is what we've seen today. The spirit of the ancestors are not playing, okay? That's why the boat was called Harriet Tubman, okay? You guys, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. That guy swam so fast on land. That was the ancestors, okay? They was pushing his butt onto that land, okay? This is what we've seen today. Not today. It happened a couple days ago. But what happened was the spirit of the ancestors, they're not playing no more, you guys. I'm getting ready to do a video on Africa about this new currency. It's called the transfer of wealth, you guys. This is real, okay? The transfer of wealth is very real. What's about to happen, okay? But what we've seen basically is the black man was attacked by a white man in Montgomery, Alabama. The black man was a security for the Montgomery riverboat ride. Okay. Now this video is everywhere, you guys. Okay. Everywhere I go, it's TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. It's on everything. Okay. And what happened was they just started jumping him, literally. Okay. We actually seen them jumping him. Okay. And this is not, all people are not like this. So a group of black men, okay, so Montgomery, Alabama is home of the riverboat ride, but it was home to unnecessary violence. The past weekend, a security guard approached the boaters telling them they needed to move their boat. So he went to them and told them they need to move their boat. He's a security guy. This is what he does, okay? Now I feel like the main white guy, he was drinking a little bit too much, okay? Feeling himself. So this is what I'm getting psychically, okay? So let's keep on. So he told them they need to move their boat. As a result, the man turned on the guard and began to beat him. Okay, so he just went out and he just started punching the security guard that was just doing his job, okay? There's gonna be a big lawsuit with this, by the way. The man turned on the guard and began to beat him. A increasing number of people pounced on the security guard. This is where all them white people was pouncing on the black security guard, may I say. However, a group of black men saw the white man ganging up on the black security guard and stepped in. This is the spirit of the ancestors, okay? The state of Alabama has a history that is checkered. So what they mean is checkered is they got a history of this. Okay, they're known for this. Alabama, Mississippi, New Orleans, the South. Okay, Florida. Okay, racist people. Okay, they're everywhere. We got good people and we got bad people in every race. Okay, you guys know I'm not racist, but I speak my truth here. Okay. So this guy thought he could just go and punch somebody, okay? You can't just go out here and punch somebody. You're going to have consequences, and he got his consequences, okay? But what I was seeing actually in the spiritual realm was the ancestors, and it's interesting, the boat is named after Harriet Tubman, may I say. So the ancestors came off of land and water, okay? The ancestors are in water, and they're on land, and this is what we actually seen. That guy that was swimming so fast to get to him, the spirit of the ancestors was literally coming through him. And that's why you see him swimming so fast, okay? They were coming through him, within him, okay? So this is what we're actually seeing. And the name Harriet Tubman, we all know about Harriet Tubman. She freed the slaves, okay? These are those kind of spirits, okay? And these spirits are in water and in land. So what we seen was the ancestors, okay? So when you are out here doing things and you think that people are out here alone, they are not alone. Okay, the spirit of the ancestors are here with all of us. Okay, anybody's ancestors. Now, I'm glad I don't provoke violence, but enough is enough. Okay, enough is enough. Okay, and what we just seen was the spirits come out of water and land. Okay, and the boat was named Harriet. Okay, Harriet Tubman. Okay, the slaves. Okay, the slaves, the spirits of the slaves are in that water in Montgomery, Alabama. This is what we're seeing, spirits, okay, of the slaves that died in this water. Okay, you don't think that some ancestors are not at rest? There's ancestors that are not at rest, you guys, especially the water ancestors. Okay, they're definitely, you got to understand, when they were bringing the slaves over, okay, some people didn't make it over, so they were throwing their bodies off board, the slaves off board, and some slaves was actually throwing them their self off board, okay, because they didn't want to see their fate, okay, because what they were already seeing, okay, and a lot of them didn't speak their dialect. They're either Spanish, the Dutch, the English, so some of them were just jumping off. The ones that were jumping off board, their souls are not at rest, okay? Their souls are not at rest. The ones that were actually murdered, that passed away, coming to America, their spirits are not at rest. So these are spirits of the slaves, okay? And you need to proceed with caution when you're in these kind of waters, okay? Just saying. So this is what we see. The spirits of Harriet Tubman, okay? Harriet Tubman freed her slaves, okay? You guys, I don't condone violence, but you have one man with multiple people ganging up on him, okay? They've been hunting us for years. There's a game they play, the elites, okay? I talk about this all the time. There was a boy down south, I think he was in Alabama, okay? Alabama, Mississippi, I don't know. He went missing. He actually was hunted. They were hunting him down like you would hunt a deer, okay? They were hunting him down like you would hunt a deer, may I say. They do these hunting games. These are, it's not just good, it's not just billionaires that are playing these games. These are the good old boys, may I say. Okay, the good old Southern boys. Okay, they know about these hunting games. Okay, just like they used to feed the baby, the black slave babies, in Florida to the crocodiles. Yes, they used to take the slave babies and feed them as bait to the crocodiles. So there's spirits of babies, okay, because babies are innocent, okay, so their souls automatically go over, okay, but a part of them is still in that body of water, okay. You got to understand this, you guys, okay. So in Florida, alligator skin was worth a lot of money, and they tried all different bait, but the most best bait was the babies, okay, the slave babies. This is true, you guys, okay. You can Google this. They used in Florida, and this is not just Florida. I don't know why they just keep saying Florida. This happened in Louisiana. Gator, okay, gator skin is worth a lot of money, and it still is today, okay. Gator, okay. This happened in Florida. This happened in Louisiana. This happened in Alabama, okay. There was a case where, ooh, give me true discernment. There was a case where there was a black guy in Florida, okay, and the baby was eaten by the alligator, okay. You think that he just it was accidental? No, he fed that baby to the alligator. He had a spirit in him, okay. This is what we're seeing. He didn't have a good spirit, but he had a spirit in him. Okay, so this is what we're seeing. The spirits are, we're going to see. Remember, I told you we're going to see some crazy stuff. And the boat was named Harriet. Okay, this is not something that they, they try to play mind games with us, but this really happened. Okay, but so what I seen today was I seen the spirit of the ancestors came out of water onto land, okay, then the ones that were already on land, okay. So you got two different spirits coming to help this guy, the spirits on in the body of water and the spirits on land, okay. But this guy is going to be charged. This is going, the white man from Montgomery Riverboat fight speaks out. Of course he's going to speak out, but he's about to be sued, okay, may I say. And I'm glad you guys, if you have cameras, it's legal to record anything, okay? Record. Recording is evidence. You can take pictures and you can record. It's not against the law, okay? You can record anybody. I'm talking about record on your camera. It's not against the law, okay? In any state, you can record anybody, and you can also take pictures, okay? But you can't come on their land, okay? You come on their land, it's something different, you guys, okay? So you gotta be mindful of that. So if you see somebody getting beat, start recording, okay? If you see, I'm talking about anybody. It doesn't matter if they're white, black, Spanish. It does not matter. Start recording, okay? That's evidence, okay? Okay, so the black boy let's talk about the black boy in Florida. When the baby was fed to the gator. Now, let's talk about this. I'm not using no shells. I'm not using no cards right now. So he went to jail. Okay, but he went to jail for feeding. This is a true story, you guys. This happened in slavery time. Okay, they would feed the slave children, the babies. They had to be really young. This is true. Okay, you can Google this, and I will screenshot it so you can seek knowledge. Okay, what was happening? Okay, so they would feed the gators the babies because they would come after the bait. Okay, so the black guy in Florida. Okay, this is interesting because I'm hearing a couple of things of what's going on. Now, I feel like also behind it, a lot of people know about this, okay? It's not just the good old boys per se, okay? But he definitely had a spirit in him, okay? Um, wow. But let me just try to find this black guy. Black guy. And then I'm also going to find where they used to use the slave children, slave babies. They had to be babies, okay, for baits. Okay, black guy who fed the gator the baby. My phone is going slow. But they do this, you guys. They hunt. There was a boy that just passed away. They actually hunted him down. Okay, it's a hunting game they play. Okay, they hunt the humans. They kill them, and then they take their heads and they hang them up as trophies. Okay, now do they hang them up as trophies in their house? No. Okay, they have a shed somewhere, a cabin somewhere where they got these heads as trophies. Okay, and they laugh about it. Okay, this is a game for them. All right, hold on. Right here. Okay, we already know there's going to be a big lawsuit. What happened to this guy in Montgomery, Alabama? There's going to be a big lawsuit. But I want to talk about the guy. There was a black guy that, hold on, Florida, who fed his baby to the gators. The stuff I gotta talk about. This is like crazy. Okay, missing 2-year-old Florida boy found dead inside a gator's mouth. Okay. Father charged with murder. Okay. They know about this thing where they take the. I'm gonna let you guys listen to this. They've been doing this for quite some time. Okay. Now it has to be a baby because they did it during slavery. So this is the spirits, okay, that used to do this kind of stuff. Okay. I'll let you guys listen to this. 2 years old.
Tractor once again. I know by now you're probably tired of seeing me, but I gotta keep telling you.
St. Petersburg, Florida police chief announcing that with great sadness, the body of Talon Mosley has been found, that 2-year-old boy who was missing for some time. His father now is being charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Let's listen to the chief announce this very, very sad news in this brief press conference that was held just moments ago.
With great sadness, I have to inform you here today that Talon body has been found. It is my condolences going out to the family and to his loved ones. We are sorry that it had to end this way. Through investigative technique, we were able to find an area around Delhome Park that led the investigators to that area. The detectives had been there all afternoon, and while they were there, they were spotted an alligator with an object in his mouth. As the detectives got closer, they fired one round to the alligator. The alligator dropped the object that he had in his mouth, and we were able to retrieve Talon's body intact. The father, Thomas Mosley, is now being charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder.
Okay.
I can tell you now that Talon's mom.
Okay, so missing 2-year-old Florida boy found inside a gator's mouth. Okay, this is what they did. Now there was a spirit inside of the father. Okay, a spirit. Okay, that made him do this. Okay. This is what they used to do. Now, you can also Google in slavery time. I'm not going to stay on this long. Now, this is still happening, you guys. Even the hunting of humans is happening, okay? So let's look up slave days, feeding the gators the babies. The slave babies, because they are slave babies, so they felt they could do whatever they want. But you guys understand, some souls are not at rest. Okay. And I might do the rest of my videos tomorrow, but there's one video I have to do today. Okay, they used to call it gator bait. This is why they called it gator bait. Okay. The college gator. Okay, you got Florida State, the Gators. Okay, gator bait is used. Black people use it. Everybody uses this name, especially in Florida. Okay, New Orleans, Mississippi, they call it gator bait. Okay, the gator bait was the slaves, babies. Okay, so let me just share this, and I'm not gonna stay on here long with this. I just want to show you.
Take a quick field trip in Black history. And this trip is designed especially for the Black men and women who love to ride the fence. You know, you ones that are so hesitant and so careful about what you say and what you do in white America. You know, you Terry Crews, you Charles Barkley's, you know, you ones who don't have the courage or the guts to pick a side or a position and stand firm in it, regardless.
Well, I'm not picking no side, okay? I'm just saying that this was being done, okay? I honor all, I respect all races. I respect all races. So let me play this one.
The entire world is backing.
So they call it gator bait, you guys. It's real.
Welcome to the Rock series. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more great content to come. So today we are going to take a quick field trip in Black history. And this trip is designed especially for the Black men and women who love to ride the fence. You know, you ones that are...
Let's get to the point. Anyways, alligator...
Gators had beat that season. Right as thought...
Okay, hold on. So basically that 2-year-old was a sacrifice.
An African American for any reason, it more than likely happened. The intent since the beginning of slavery was to dehumanize and terrorize Black Americans. Once they were reduced...
Okay, so anyways, they used Black slave babies as gator bait. So when you hear gator bait, they were using Black slave children. Okay, yes, under the age of 2. Okay, as an actual gator bait. I will put the picture up. You guys, I'm not going to stay on this energy too long, but there was a lot of stuff going on during slave times. But this is what we were seeing actually with that 2-year-old boy in Florida. He actually fed his the boy to the damn gator. Okay, just saying. All right, they should have fed him. The guy that fed the 2-year-old, they should have fed his ass to the damn gator. Okay, left his ass out there to the gator. That's what they should have done. Okay, if we start doing stuff like that, we will have less stuff going on out here. Okay, the people that are out here hunting people, if we start hunting their asses, okay, just saying, maybe this stuff will stop. All right, this is spiritual. This is spiritual warfare. But to put an end to it, if we start doing what they're doing, okay, start hunting them, okay, but we don't have hearts like them, okay, they're heartless beings, okay, they are lower beings, okay, may I say. But that's what happened to that 2-year-old boy in Florida. 2 years old. Can you imagine that? He was in a gator's mouth. Okay, now, was it purposely done? Yes, it was purposely done. Was the guy charged? Yes. Should he been? I felt like if justice was really served, his ass should have been served to the gator. Okay, he served the little boy to the gator. His ass should have been served to the gator. Okay, this is what's going on spiritually. Okay, so there's souls that are not at rest, may I say. Okay, and this is what we're actually seeing: souls that are not at rest. Okay, you guys. All right, this is Jennifer Felix, just dropping some knowledge. So what we seeing in Montgomery, Alabama, was the spirits of the slaves. Okay, they are in water and they are on land. Okay, water and land. So this is actually what we're seeing. The guy will be sued. He will be sued. Okay, and I'm glad that we have technology in one way, in one way I'm not, because technology in the future and now the present in the future will be used against us with this AI technology. Okay, but if you have a phone and you see something that's not right, you just need to take it out and record it. Okay, it's legal to record. It's legal to take pictures. It is legal. Okay, and you can tell somebody, look, I'm about to record you. Okay, yes, I'm about to record you. In some states you can, in some states you have to have consent to be recorded. I'm talking about your voice. Okay, but yeah, that 2-year-old boy, that was a sad story. And when I heard about the story, I knew right away he was fed to the gator. Okay, purposely, just like they're hunting people purposely. Okay, just saying. And I did a video on this before, you guys. So don't be the ones out here being hunted. There was a boy that just went missing. What's that boy's name? I don't know if it was Alabama, Mississippi. Okay, he was actually hunted. They hunt him down, and the guy that actually, it was a group of individuals that go hunting, right? And they could just see somebody and say, okay, we're going to target this individual. He's going to be the bait or hunting, okay? And that's what happened, okay? And to get initiated into this, they have to kill their first prey, okay? The first prey is the first human that they kill. That's the first prey. And then they take the heads of them, and you know how you put deer heads as monuments on the wall? This is what they're doing with human heads on the wall, but they're not in their house, okay? They're in some kind of shed or some kind of like place that they have it, and they come and look at these heads, you guys. This is sick. This is the kind of world that we're living in. So don't be the one out here hunted, just saying, okay? But that's what happened to that boy. I think it's Mississippi, Alabama, the one that just went missing. He was really young. He was actually hunted down, okay, as prey. All right, you guys, I'll be back on. I'm going to do one video about the transfer of wealth. It's very important. I did this video before, you guys, and you know I'm going to do it again because there's a big transfer of wealth about to happen, okay? Big transfer of wealth. And we needed to talk about it because you guys need to be prepared for it. The dollar bill is not going to have no value, okay? The dollar bill is not going to have no value. The piece of paper is not going to have no value, okay? No value. No value, all right? Nixon was the one, President Nixon changed the value of currency. And why I say this is because before President Nixon came, when President Nixon was in office, gold was more, okay, like in Africa, Europe, gold was what they used to use as financial money, okay? America, we started using paper money, okay? But what's happening is they're going to have a new system that they just signed with. It's called BRICS. You guys, BRICS. I'm just going to do it right now so I get this over with. I don't need no shells. I don't need nothing. So this is, BRICS stands for, B is Brazil. R is Russia. Hold on. And what they're going to do is BRICS money. What they're going to do is it's going to take away the value. It's happening right now. This is why we have gas prices that are high. Housing is high because they know what's this is about to come, you guys. Okay, it's going to hit us like a shit of bricks. Okay, shit of bricks. Okay, so the bricks. Let me find it. So gold, if you have gold, do not sell your gold. If you have silver, do not sell your silver. This is a new currency that is coming. Okay, I'm going to come back on and do this new video on the currency. This new BRICS currency, because this is very important that I do this video. If you have gold, keep your gold. If you have silver, keep your gold. I'll be back on, you guys. All right, love and light, love and light. Ashe, ashe.